Hi friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and my friend Elle and I are here today to talk to you about some fantastic new books that I'm really excited about, and I think that you will love them as well. I wanted to share them with you. So, the very first one is called The Midnight Library, and this is by Matt Haig, The Midnight Library. Now, of course, I was drawn to this book because of the cover and the title. Of course, if it's about a library, I want to read about it, right? Well, the library in this book is not the type of library you would initially think of. So the Midnight Library exists between life and death. And the main character, Nora, learns that the hard way when, in the beginning of the story, she is transported to this Midnight Library. Now, Nora's life was completely miserable. She was just felt like she let everybody down, including herself, and she wishes she could have done things very differently in her life. Well, now that she's at the Midnight Library, she can, because every book in this library offers a different life, a different possibility, a choice that she made that she could now fix. Sounds fantastic, right? Maybe, because there's dangerous things and there's dangerous choices in this library as well, and Nora has to really figure out what is the best way to live a life, and are the things that she thought of as mistakes really mistakes, or does she just really does she have to learn to be able to forgive herself and move on? Fantastic book. It sounds like it's kind of a little bit depressing, but it's actually very uplifting. It's very hopeful. It's such a positive theme running through this book. When I got done it, I just felt very light of heart and thought it was absolutely fantastic. Plus, it's not very long. It's a pretty short book, so it won't take you very long to get through it. So, highly recommended. The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Next, we have The Removed by Brandon Hobson. Now, this one is really special, first of all, because it is a own voices book. So it's a book about a Cherokee family, and it's written by somebody that has Native American descent. So that's a fantastic thing right there in and of itself. So The Removed is a little bit of a sad story, but it has to do with family, has to do with ancestors, has to do with home, has to do with belonging, has to do with injustice, unfortunately. And in the beginning of this story, this Cherokee family's son, Ray, is killed inadvertently by police officers. And he had done nothing wrong, and he had been, unfortunately, profiled and killed. So now it's 15 years later, and the family is kind of falling apart. The mom, Maria, is trying to hold everybody together. The dad has early onset Alzheimer's. The youngest son unfortunately has some drug issues. The daughter has some issues with settling down, and it's just very sad, and she feels like she's coming apart at the seams. So there is right around the date of the anniversary of her son's death is a powwow. So a lot of the family is going to get together. They're going to talk about honoring Ray in their thoughts and in their prayers. And there's a lot of supernatural things that have to do with Cherokee mythology that happen in this book, which was really interesting. I was not very familiar with it. So this book has like a little bit of a surreal feel to it, where you're not really sure, is this really happening? Is this something happening in Maria's mind? It's really just so fantastic. It is very sad, but it does also have I think, a hopeful tone as well of survival and, family and just making things right and sticking by one another no matter what. So this is a fantastic book, and if you're looking for a sort of diverse author, diverse story to read, this is a fantastic one because, like I said, it is written by an author that has Native American heritage, and it is about Cherokee family. So I really love this, despite the sad storyline. I thought that with the little bit of the supernatural Native American mythology made it really cool as well. So if you're looking for something different, something diverse and unique, definitely check this one out. The Removed by Brandon Hobson. Well, those are the two that I have for you guys today. I hope that they sound really interesting. You can pick them up at the Farmington Community Library. You can pick them up at the branch physically, or you can call and put it on hold, and you can pick it up during our curbside service hours as well. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful rest of the day.